Shiba. This cryptocurrency is all the talk among buyers. But did you know that the Shiba Inu environment has two more tokens? One of them is Bone, which is currently on the verge of a bull run. So, in this video, I'll give you some crazy new information about this token and its future. Anyone who likes sheep should watch this whole movie without missing a second. It could be your ticket to a better future. Disclaimer: the Bone token and the Shiba Inu ecosystem are seeing a huge rise in big transactions. According to a trustworthy blockchain data provider, recent data analysis shows that the number of transactions worth $100,000 or more has grown by an amazing 370%. A $500,000 increase in big Bone transactions has been seen in the block. This is equal to about 700,000 Bone tokens. Because of this increase, almost 1 million Bone tokens are traded every day, worth a huge $700,000, which shows that there is a lot more activity on the chain. It's important to note that this rise in on-chain deals is happening at the same time as a 3-day drop in the price of the Bone token, even though it went up a noticeable 13% earlier this month. The price of the token has been slowly going down all week, and it is now down 9.2%. It's only been a week, though. In a few years, who will care about this week's drop? People in the crypto world often say at that point, when in doubt, zoom out. In the NFT space, the term zooming out has been used a lot and has come to mean different things over the years. Depending on the situation, some people use it to learn more about cryptocurrency prices, others to encourage their peers to think more broadly, and still others to remember or humble people who may have become bitter or cocky. In the blockchain world, zooming out means a lot more than what it says in the dictionary. The idea of zooming out has become a rallying cry for the NFT group, showing that everyone is united and determined. As Web3 moves through the time after FTX, zooming out is becoming more important in this urgent time. Let's look at what it means to literally zoom out. The phrase "when in doubt," zoom out is thought to have come from this phrase and is usually used to refer to crypto price charts. It has even been printed on t-shirts. It tells traders to look at crypto charts in a wider range of angles so they can see the whole past path of a price index. By expanding the view, one can see that cryptocurrency prices tend to go up over time, even when they experience big drops. Take a look at the Shiba Inu price chart below the picture. Even though the price of sheep is much lower now than it was at the start, it is still a lot more expensive than when the currency first came out. If you ask any experienced crypto fan, they'll tell you that dips in crypto don't have to be a cause for worry when you look at them through the lens of zooming out. Traders can only see the big picture of cryptocurrency in the long run when they zoom out. They then realize that while there will be times when prices stay the same, the market is generally expected to go up slowly but steadily. Getting back to the Bone swap, we got some great news not long ago. Shibarium, its layer 2 blockchain, has seen an amazing 26 million Bone tokens staked, marking a new high point in the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency environment. This accomplishment shows an amazing level of community involvement and solidifies Shibarium's position as a big player in the blockchain world. Leading validators like Unification, Sheep Army Asia, and Sheep Army Africa have been very important in keeping the network safe and stable while keeping it up 100% of the time. The cryptocurrency world is looking forward to a bright future for Shibarium as it continues its rapid rise. For now, sheep fans can be happy because the cryptocurrency's burn rate is going through the roof, which is a big deal. Over the last few days, over 55 million sheep tokens have been sent to debt wallets because the burn rate has gone up by an amazing 283%. What's interesting about this burn is that it's decentralized, with a smaller percentage of tokens being destroyed by a growing number of wallets. More than 410 trillion sheep tokens are now sitting in these idle wallets, which is quickly approaching the circulating supply. This impressive burn rate fits with a wider bullish trend in the cryptocurrency market, giving sheep investors hope again in an unprecedented achievement. Shibarium, the second layer of the Shiba Inu blockchain, has reached a major milestone with 26 million Bone tokens committed. With this achievement, the network has reached a new high. It also shows that the community in Shibarium's powers are still supported and believed in. Staking is now an important part of many blockchain economies, and Shibarium is no different. Users stake their tokens by giving them to validator nodes, which are then in charge of checking transactions and keeping the network's security. This not only makes things safer, but it also encourages people to take part by giving them prizes for their work. One of the best validators is Unification, which has staked 5.3 million Bone tokens and is currently in first place. Close behind are Sheep Army Asia and Sheep Army Africa, which each have shares of almost 3 million bones and 2 million bones. Notably, these validators have been online all the time, every time. This has made the network much more stable and secure. To become a validator on Shibarium is not an easy job. There is a strict application and interview process to make sure that this important job is only given to people and organizations that can be trusted. The focus on safety and dependability has been a big part of Shibarium's success. This achievement is the most recent in a long line of important ones for Shibarium. Even though it only officially started on August 28, 2023, the blockchain has already seen over 3 million successful transactions, has 1.25 billion addresses, and has made 1.15 million blocks. These numbers show how quickly Shibarium has grown and solidified its place as a strong and trustworthy cryptocurrency platform. The increase in stake tokens shows not only how strong Shibarium is, but also how the community is becoming more sure of its promise as the blockchain keeps growing. Shiba Inu's new platform looks like it will do well in the future. It's clear that Shibarium is making changes in the world of cryptocurrencies. Its successes are setting a standard for others to follow, and people in the cryptocurrency community are keeping a close eye on its progress. We don't yet know what other big steps this dynamic blockchain platform will take in the next few months. People in the cryptocurrency world can't wait to see what comes next for this new project. The hashtags Shiba Inu, Shibarium, and Bone are all very active right now. The Shiba Inu community has reason to be happy because the cryptocurrency's deflationary measure has gone through the roof to start the week. How fast it burns. Kucoin data shows that the burn rate has increased by an amazing 280%, which means that 55 million SHIB tokens have been sent to debt wallets in the last few days. When the SHIB burn data is looked at, it shows that more wallets are now burning SHIB tokens than ever before. It's interesting that small pieces of the ticket are now being destroyed instead of large amounts of them being burned. This trend shows how Shiba Inu's deflationary processes are becoming less centralized. Over 4,106 trillion SHIB tokens are now stored in debt wallets, which is a big step forward thanks to the steady rise in the burn rate. This number is slowly catching up to the more than 579 trillion SHIB pieces that are already in circulation. It couldn't have happened at a better time for burn rates to start going up. The overall digital currency market is on a bullish recovery after weeks of falling prices. For buyers in SHIB, this high burn rate makes them want to get more involved with the token in the hopes of starting a move up. After a long time of negative drawdown, the Shiba Inu token ecosystem is growing thanks to a number of important factors. These positive triggers must work together in order for SHIB to not only keep its current support levels, but also break through new resistance levels. Shiba Inu's creative approach to tokenomics and its lively and passionate community have kept investors and fans interested. The recent rise in the burn rate shows that the project wants to lower supply and raise scarcity. This could make SHIB coins more valuable as the cryptocurrency market as a whole continues to change. The burn rate metric and Shiba Inu's strong performance show that it could be a good investment and a major player in the digital currency area. Traders and investors will